Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel about Genius. In our previous video, we have seen about tracing the AMDP and how to analyze the results after running the trace, and we have added one extra interface for executing the trace, this one, and we have implemented a method which is main, and we have displayed the data using this method which is right. And we have also seen how to debug the AMDP class. In our today's video, we will discuss about exceptions, how to handle the exceptions in our AMDP. In our previous videos, we have seen that we tried calling this normal method inside our AMDP method, and we have got the shutdown, and it doesn't result any data because we are getting the shutdown, and the execution will stop abruptly because of that shutdown, and we have seen that scenario also. Instead of getting the shutdown, it is always preferable to handle the exceptions either in AMDP class or in terms of normal classes also. So in this video, we will quickly handle the exceptions in our AMDP class. Why we have to handle the exception means it will tell you that we are doing something wrong, and it gives you some message also where we are doing wrong, and it will get you that message from the exception class. That way exceptions are very powerful. So how to do that means, here I will implement the exception for this get top ORD method. So here I will just write this one rising, and we have one standard class for AMDP exceptions, that is CX underscore. One thing is like all the exception classes will be starting from CX, like if it is a standard exception class. AMDP underscore connection error, no, not this one, execution error, this is the one, and I'm giving this one. If we are defining this in our method definition, then while calling this method, we will be able to use this exception in our calling either class or some report program, wherever we are calling. We have already created a report program, and we are already calling this particular method in our report program. Now what I will do is I will just do comment it out. Now the signature will be little different because we are adding the exceptions. And I will just do the control space. Here if you observe now, before we have only importing and exporting parameters, now it is giving the exception which we had recently added. Now I will just do shift enter. Same things I will pass over here. And I am getting the data to this internal table. Let me uncomment this one. And the shortcut for uncommenting is Control Shift greater than. If you want to comment, it is Control Shift less than. It is giving one error because we have not introduced the try block. I am adding the try, and I have to obviously end that enter. Now inside the try block we have the catch. I will just get this into some variable. Now I want to get the message of this particular thing. So I will just define one variable, and what I will do is I will get the method which will get the text for me. Get text should be there. Yes, get text is there. And I will just close this one. So if you have any errors in between, it will get you the text into this particular variable which is LV message, and you will be able to understand why it is giving the error. That is how it will work. Currently we don't have anything false or which turns into a abab dump, so that's why it won't give you anything. Let us try to run. I will give the count as 3 and click on execute. Definitely it will be giving the result because we don't have any such scenarios which will be falling into dump. But if you have any such things, it will catch you the exception and give you that message. This is how the exceptions will work. And one more thing I would like to show you is we have said that these class AMDP class we cannot edit in our workbench. So let us see whether we are able to do it or not. I'm just copying our class and click on display. If you click on display, definitely it will display. And in the methods we have this main for displaying, and these 3 methods we have. And interfaces, we have both the interfaces whatever we have defined, and we don't have any friends and attributes. These came up automatically from that interfaces. And events, don't have anything. Types, we have defined it there, so it has returned it here. And aliases, we have something from the interfaces. Now I will try to change this one. It is giving a message that class or interface contains stored procedures cannot be changed in SAP GUI. If you remember from our previous videos, we have discussed that these AMDP will be stored in our stored procedures, will be captured in the stored procedures. This is giving the same message. It is contains the stored procedures, so it cannot be changed in our SAP GUI. So we have seen about this AMDP exception handling, and we have seen whether we can change this AMDP class in our SAP GUI also in today's video. Hope this content is useful to you. Please do like, share and subscribe to this channel if you found this content useful for you.